Oh, hey, come on in. Welcome to the house that we're staying in right now. We've been here for 5 weeks while we're waiting to move to our house in Edmonton, but we wanted to stay here in Saskatoon while our kids finish the school year. So we have 2 weeks left, and I've had a lot of people ask me, how's life in that little house with all of those people? So I thought I would give you a little tour and just show you how we're making it work in this little old house while we wait to move. So here's the front door. You come in here, there's a really good sized living room. We spend a lot of time here on the couch. There's books everywhere right now because we've been to the library a lot. So I'm trying to keep it all organized. This is the kids' stack of books, and then my books are all piled into this coffee table. That's not a coffee table, an end table. So that's keeping me busy because I've got a lot of books to read. We've got one library within walking distance. So we like going to that one because they've got toys that Janie likes to play with. And then we've been to a few other ones in the city that we haven't normally gone to, so that's been a lot of fun for the kids too, just to find new books that we haven't usually found before at the library. And then over here is our piano. We travel pretty lightly, but apparently we're pretty high maintenance because we take a piano with us. But our oldest son, he finished his level 9 Royal Conservatory earlier in June, and so he needed to have the piano for practicing leading up to his exam. In addition to that, he had Provincial Music Festival at the beginning of June as well, and so we couldn't be here without the piano because he needed that to finish up the piano year. We're working on selling it right now because we bought a different piano in Edmonton, so this one is sadly staying behind, but we will have a piano in our new house once we get there. Then on the other side of the living room is the dining room. Obviously, you can see that. And it's a tight space, but we've managed to fit 8 chairs around that table, and we do manage to all fit around there to eat supper together. And I've got a beautiful flower on the table because Clay knows I don't like big bouquets of flowers. I feel like I get more enjoyment out of flowers when there's just one. So beautiful Gerber daisy there. It's been lasting for over a week, which is amazing. I've never had one of those flowers last that long. And then off to my right is a little hallway to the bedrooms and the bathroom. So I'll show you that next. Off of the dining room, we move into this little hallway. So Marcus is staying in this bedroom off to my left, and then there's a bathroom upstairs here, and 3 kids are staying in this bedroom. Why does Marcus get his own room? You might be wondering. Well, the answer to that is because it's a very small room. All we've got in here is a twin bed. There's some stuff stored in the corner there. And then Marcus has his clothes in the closet. His grad gown is hanging there in the back. And then we use the shelves in the closet for some extra food storage as well. This is our teeny tiny upstairs bathroom. Very basic, just a sink, toilet, and tub, clawfoot tub. I did have a bath in here already once, and I have enough Epsom salt that I brought from the old house that I'm gonna have one more bath here for sure. Is it just me? I have always dreamt of having a bath in a clawfoot tub, so my dream came true. The little kids love having baths in this tub as well, so that's been kind of a fun thing. It does have a shower, but the curtains are a big hassle unless you're only 5'1" like me. You're probably too tall to shower with this shower head anyway because it's very close to your head. So everybody else, and me included, on the regular, uses the basement shower because that one's got a lot more modern plumbing. So I will show you that later. But this is where half of us do our regular personal stuff. Everybody who's staying up here uses this for toothbrushing and just regular life. And the rest of us are staying in the basement, so I'll show you the rest of that space in a little bit. But now I will take you into this other bedroom that's upstairs here, and 3 of the kids share that room. This is the other bedroom up here. I suspect that this room was actually 2 rooms once upon a time when this house was built, but now it's one big room. So there's a double bed that Janie and Bailey have been sharing, and then Felix has a mattress on the floor here. However, Bailey's been sleeping really poorly here, so the last few days she's actually been sleeping on the couch and getting better sleep there. The little kids have their clothes stored in there, and then there's a big closet area over here where Bailey's got all of her clothes and stuff. So it's a lot of people for one room, but they make it work and there's a lot of space for them. So this is a good arrangement up here. Now I'll show you the kitchen. And then we come into the kitchen. So you've probably seen the other side of this kitchen from my baking videos. I did a couple of bread videos that you can go check out. So the oven and stove are over on that side. And then here we've got the sink and the fridge. And this is the little fridge that I keep talking about. It's very small inside, and it has a third shelf that we actually had to take out because our milk jugs couldn't even fit inside without taking out the shelf. So yeah, we're a little bit pinched for space here for 8 people. So we go to the grocery store a lot more frequently than I normally do. And then the freezer is just 3 little drawers down here. So not a lot of space for food storage, but we're making it work. And you might think they don't have a dishwasher in that kitchen. How are they making it work with 8 people and no dishwasher? But check this out. It's right here. It's hidden behind this cabinet door. My 6 and 3-year-old think that that is just the coolest thing ever. And probably for the first 2 to 3 weeks of being here, it was a daily occurrence that they would be like, oh no, we don't have a dishwasher. And then they'd run around the kitchen and pull every door open, trying to find the dishwasher, even though they knew it was there. But yeah, it's very, very helpful to have a dishwasher. It runs multiple times a day because 8 people make a lot of dirty dishes. So this is the basement. We've got the laundry and mechanical room right here, which I'm not going to show you because it's fairly self-explanatory and not all that interesting to look at. And then we've got the bathroom in the basement, the TV room off to the back here, and then the bedroom that Clay and I are staying in off of that. It's a bit of a tight squeeze trying to show you guys the bathrooms in here, but we've got the shower back in the corner here, and that's where everybody's been showering. So that's been the hardest transition, I think, with so many people moving down from 3 bathrooms down to 2 bathrooms and really only 1 shower that everybody likes using. That has been a big adjustment. But then Clay and I and Deacon and Wyatt are all staying down here in the basement. So this is where we do our toothbrushing and just get ready for the day and before bed. This is where we hang out downstairs. This is the TV room. Nice big couch and a TV over here so the kids can still watch Bluey even though we're not at home. And we brought our video game systems along, so lots of Nintendo Switch happening down here. And then our 2 boys, Wyatt and Deacon, sleep on the floor down here. Deacon's got a mattress on the floor. Wyatt just likes to sleep directly on the floor. So he rolls his bed out at night and then rolls it back up in the morning. And then there's a little table there for him. So that's been great because he's doing one of his classes online right now. So he's got space to work there. And there's a little sink there. So extra sink at least for toothbrushing. There's not an extra shower, but at least we have an extra sink in the corner there on that little bar. And then the last thing to show you is mine and Clay's bedroom in this corner. So this is the last space I'm going to show you. This is the bedroom Clay and I are staying in. Clay's got a nightstand over here. I have some shelves that I can keep books and my water and medication. There's a closet over here in the corner. And then for our clothes, we just have our suitcase on the floor and a bin for a hamper back there. It's a fairly good sized room, so we don't feel deprived of anything here. I'm really thankful for Wyatt and Deacon being willing to just sleep on the floor out in the family room. They get the least privacy of anybody, but they haven't complained about it once. They're such good sports. It hasn't really been hard staying in this house with 8 people. We all get along. We're used to spending time together. There's a child stomping on the floor upstairs. But yeah, we're used to spending time together. So it's not hard for us to be in close quarters together. But one positive thing about being in such a tight space and the kids not having their own rooms to retreat to is just the fact that we are together more than we usually are. And we spend more time talking and having conversations that maybe we wouldn't have had those conversations come up if we'd been in a bigger space, because people would just be doing their own thing in the places that they're used to spending their time in. So that's been a nice side effect of all of us being in this smaller house together. I think the hardest transitions have just been, like I mentioned, going down from 3 bathrooms to 2 and having only 1 shower that everybody wants to use. That's been a bit of a juggling act, trying to make sure that everybody gets their time in the bathroom when they want it. And then just the food storage aspect of it. I know I've talked about that before, but I think if we lived in a space like this on a more permanent basis, I would find better ways to deal with the kitchen storage. But because I know that we're not staying here for an extended period of time, I don't want to stock up on things and save money like I can't save money on things like I normally would because I know we're leaving. So I'm buying meat as we need it. And a lot of things, just as the need comes up, we go to the store. We don't have space to stock up on things, but also mentally, we know we're not here for long. And so it's very much every couple of days, okay, what's the plan for the next few days? And not wanting to buy things that we're gonna then have to transport with us later. But yeah, it's not been difficult really staying here. We're so thankful that we get to stay here because our kids wanted to finish the school year at the school that they're at. I would have hated to uproot their lives with only 1 month of school left. And so I'm really glad that we get to spend this time together here before we move to Edmonton. And if you have any other questions about how we do certain things living in this house and just what life with 6 kids is like, leave them in the comments and I will see you again soon. Bye.